Hello students, today I am going to show you find mean by three methods. That is what? The first one is a direct method, and second one is a shortcut method, and third one is a step deviation method. And in previous class, so we find these three methods for the discrete frequency distribution table. Now today I am going to find these three methods for the continuous frequency distribution table. Yes, let us go to find out it. Here the question is find the mean of the following distribution by three methods. So in three methods, so first I am going to find direct method. The question is given as class interval is 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100. So this type of limits, this 0 to 20 is called what? It is a lower limit and it is a upper limit. Or we can say that is boundary also. It's a lower boundary and it is a upper boundary. These type of limits or boundaries are present in the first column, that is called what? Class interval. And it is a frequency 15, 18, 21, 29, 70. So for the solution, I wrote these two columns in vertically, and for direct method we required there is a two new columns. That is what? The first one is a xi, which is called a mid value. What is called xi? Xi is the mid value. And the next one is a fi into x. So first we have to total the frequency values. 5 plus 8 is what? 13, 14, and 14 plus 6, 20, 23, 30, 30, and 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 3 is what? 10, 100. Sigma fi is what? 100. Total frequency. Next we find a xi. Here xi called what? Mid value. So how can we get mid value? See here, I am going to find mid value of 0 to 20. So first we have to add them. 0 plus 20 is what? 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So first we have to add them, then half of them. That is called what? Half of them is divided by 2. Next, 20 to 40 is a 60. Half of 60 is what? 30. And 40 to 60 is 100. Half of 100 is what? 50. 60 to 80 is 140. Half of 140 is 70. 80 to 100 is 180. Half of 180 is what? 90. Now I am going to find fi into xi. So this is fi and it is what? Xi. I am going to multiply these two columns. 15 tens are 150. 18 into 30. 3 8s are 24. And 3 1s are 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. And write this 0. So is what? 540. And 5 1s are 5. 5 2s are 10. And write this 0. This is 1050. 7 9s are 63. 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 6 is 20. And write this 0. This is 2030. And here 9 7s are 63. 9 1s are 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. And write this 0. It is what? 1530. Now we find sum of fi into xi. That is what? Sigma fi xi. What is sigma? Sigma is a sum, total symbol. Here 0 0 0 0 0. You can write it as 0. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 5 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. 1 plus 5 6. 6 plus 5 11. 11 plus 2 13. And next 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 4. 4 plus 1 is what? 5. is 5,300. It is what? 5,300. Now write the mean formula. Mean is equals to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. This is the mean formula for directive method. So mean is equals to, what is the value of sigma fi xi? We got 5,300 divided by sigma fi. Sigma fi is 100. If we cancel 2 zeros in the numerator and 2 zeros in the denominator, we get 53 by 1. Therefore, mean is equals to 53. Go. Now, for the same table, I am going to find mean by the second method, that is shortcut method. See, I wrote the first two horizontal columns as vertically, and next I prepared newly 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. That is what first one is a xi and second one is a di. Di will get by xi minus a, and the third one is a fi into di. So first we find the total of frequency, sigma fi. 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 plus 1 14, and 14 plus 9 is what? 23, 23 plus 7 30, 30. 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 3 is 100. Total 100. Sigma fi is what? 100. Next to find xi. This is called what? Mid value. So I told you already how to find the mid value. So first we have to add the limits, lower limit and upper limit. 0 plus 20 is what? 20. Half of 20 is 10. And next, 20 plus 40 is 60. Half of 60 is 30. 40 plus 60 is 100. Half of 100 50. 60 plus 80 is 140. Half of 140 is what? 70. Next, 80 plus 100 is 180. Half of 180 is what? 90. So after we find these two values, two xi values or two mid values, then we check the difference between the two values. Here difference between these two values is how much? 20. 20 is increased. That's what we have to increase it 20 with the next number. Add 20, we will get 50. Add 20 to the 50, we get 7. Add 20 to the 70, we get 9. And next we have to find di. Di will get by xi minus a. So for this, first we take a value. That a value is assumed from the xi. So any one xi value can assume as a. Now I am assuming this 50 as a. So here the xi is what? 10 minus a is 50 is equals to minus 40. And here xi is 30 minus a is 50. 30 minus 50 is minus 20. And here 50 minus 50 is equals to 0. 70 minus 50 is equals to 20. 90 minus 50 is equals to 40. So we get the d values as minus 40, minus 20, 0, 20, 40. Next we find Fi into Di. So this is the Fi and it is what Di. We have to multiply these two columns. 15 into minus 40. So write minus 4 5s are 20, 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, I write 0, 600. Next 18 into minus 20, 18 to the 36 and 0 minus 360. 21 into 0 is 0. Next 29 into 20. 2 9s are 18, 2 to the 4 1 5 and 0. Here 17 into 40, 4 7s are 28 and 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 2 is 6 and 0. In FIDI, we got two negative values and two positive values. So we simplify the negative values and we simplify the positive values. Means add the negative values and add the positive values. What is the sum of these two values? Minus 960 and it is 0, 8 to the 16 and it is a 7, 3, 10, 12, 12, 16. So sigma FIDI is equals to minus 960 plus 1260. So what is the difference of these two values? So 1260 minus 960, 0 and 0, this is 3, 300 is equals to 300. So in these two values, 1260 is the greater value, that's why its sign is a positive value. Now I am writing formula of mean. This is the formula of the mean for shortcut method. A plus sigma FIDI by sigma Fi. Mean is equals to A value is 50 plus sigma FIDI we got an 300 divided by sigma Fi is what? 100. Cancel these two zeros. Then 50 plus 3 remains. So is equals to 53. Therefore, mean is equals to 53 is answer. So for the directive method also we got 53 answer, and in this shortcut method also we get the 53 as the answer. Now this is the third question. For the same question I am going to find mean by step deviation method. That is the third method. See, and it is frequency values 15, 18, 21, 29, 17. Just class interval and frequency values given in the question already. And I prepare here 3 columns, 3 new columns. That is what first one is a XI and second one is UI. So UI will get by XI minus A by H. And the third one is a Fi into UI. So first we find the total frequency values. Sigma Fi. 5 plus 8, 13, 14, 14 plus 6, 20, 23, 30, and 1 plus 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 100. And the mid value 0 plus 20 is a 20, half of 20 is what? 10. 20 plus 40 is a 60, half of 60 is 30. And now if we observe these two values, 20 is increased. The difference between these two is what? 20. So that's why again we increased 20 to 30. We get 50. Again increase 20 to 50, we get 70. Again 20 increase to 70, we get 90. Next we find the UI. So before we find the UI, we find what? A. So A will select from Xi. See, I am assuming A as 50 in Xi value. So I told you already, UI value is always 0 where? In front of the A. See, the first UI value is what? Xi minus A by H. Here Xi is a 10. So this is UI, which formula is a Xi minus A by H. So Xi is a 10 minus A is 50 by H is what? The difference of this class. 20 minus 0 is a 20. Our difference between the upper limit also we can find H value. 40 minus 20 is also 20. We can find, see, 40 minus 20, 60 minus 40, or 80 minus 60. The difference between the two consecutive lower limits or upper limits is called what? H. So it is 20. So minus 40 by 20. 22 is a 40. So what is this value? Is minus 2. Now second UI value. Here Xi is 30. 30 minus A is what? 50 by H. H is 20. Minus 20 by 20. 21 is 20. Is equals to minus 1. Third UI value. Xi is 50. A is also 50 divided by 20. This is what? 0 by 20. 0 by anything is what? 0. That's what I wrote here, 0. Fourth UI value. Here Xi is 70 and A is 50 divided by 20. This 20 divided by 20 is what? 1. And like that, the last UI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth UI value. Here Xi value is a 90 and A value is a 50 divided by 20 is 40 divided by 20. 22 is a 40. So it is what? 2. And already I told you, above the 0 values are negative values and below the 0 values are comes positive values. Above the 0, see, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, so and so. And downwards, 1, 2, 3, so and so. We can write the directly also write the UI values. So after this, we have to find Fi into UI. So here it is the Fi value and it is UI value. Now I am going to find Fi into UI. 50 into minus 2, minus 30. 18 into minus 1, minus 18. 21 into 0, 0. 29 into 1, 29. And 17 into 2 is 34. So we are having two negative values and two positive values. So add these two values and add these two values also. So sum of negative values is minus 48 and sum of positive values is 13,663. So sigma Fi UI is equals to minus 48 plus 63. So is equals to, do 63 minus 48 is what? 13, 5 and 1. So it is 15. Sigma Fi UI is what? 15. Now I am writing the formula of mean. Mean is equals to A plus sigma Fi UI by sigma fi into h. This is the formula of step deviation of mean. Mean is equals to a value is what? 50 plus sigma fi ui, we got 15 by fi is what? 100 into h, we got 20, is equals to 50 plus 15 into 20 divided by 100. 20 ones are 20, 20 fives are 100, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. So 50 plus 3 is what? 53. Therefore, mean is equals to 53. So we got the mean value in directive method also 53, and in the shortcut method also 53, in this step deviation method also 53, because we taken the same question and by using three methods we found mean.